going to take a look at a new game from Cryptozoic called NHL Power Play. So you might notice that I'm wearing my Blackhawks jersey. I'm filming this on the opening night of the Blackhawks season. Hockey season started yesterday. I'm a big hockey fan, and this is a very good game. It's a 2 4-player game. It's a team building card game. It's like any deck builder, but you're going to build your deck with hockey player cards, so to speak, attack cards, defense cards, skill cards, and maneuver cards. And the goal is to shoot and score on the goalie. And there's a certain amount of goalies that are there, and after they have all been taken, those are the point cards. And once you have all the goalies out of the game, whoever's got the most wins. So it's like scoring a goal. So this isn't really a review. If you want to see a review on the game, you'll have to go to one of the 2 websites listed below the YouTube link there. For those of you that are regular viewers, you know how to get to the site. This is more of an example of play, so you can see how this game plays. Now obviously I'm here by myself, so we're going to work through a couple scenarios and show you how it goes. The first thing we're going to do is show you what comes in the box. So we'll be right back. Before we get started with the setup and example play, I thought I should go over the different types of cards and the components that come with the game. There's a rule book. It's about 10 pages long, and the back side of the rule book has a player aid card, which you'll need for your first game, maybe 2. You get this little goal here, and the goal comes with these things to stand it up. You can play with the goal lying on the table if you want. You can set these up however you want. I like to do it like this. I'm pretty sure this is the intended way, because the goalie cards, which I'll go over in a second, can sit right there in that slot. Okay, so goalie cards. Let me get rid of this. Oh, and then you also get this puck here, which sits next to the goal, and you will retrieve it when you're taking a shot. But again, we'll go over that when we go over how to play. So you've got your goalie cards here. There are 4 level cards. Level 1, there's 9 of these cards. Level 2s, level 3s, and level 4s. All the 1s are 9 power, the 2s are 10, the 3 is 11, and the 4 is 12. So it doesn't really matter what order, aside from level 1 through 4, you set them up in. They all have the same power to beat. Okay, you're going to be taking shots on the goalies and trying to score, and this is a number you need to equal or exceed. Again, we'll get to that in the play area. So there's 9 cards. The thing I like about this game, well, there's many things I like about it, is there's great action shots. It's almost like a trading card collection itself. The pictures on here are great. So goalie cards. Each player is going to start with 7 pass cards and 3 tangle on the board cards. This is what makes your starting hand. Again, it's a deck building game, and these are your starting hand. The pass cards generate power, and the tangle on the board cards don't do anything. They just kind of tie you up, kind of like in a hockey game. You get tied up, so they're wasted space in your hand. There's ways to get rid of these while you play. So you've actually got 1 extra card of each of these included in the set, I guess in case you lose one. Again, it plays 2 to 4. So simple math means 28 plus 1, so 29 pass cards. And 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1, 13 tangle on the board cards. So we'll set those aside. The other cards you have are slap shot cards. These cards can be acquired. We'll go over that during when we play, and they're plus 2 power when taking a shot on the goalie. Penalty cards. Penalty cards, as you would suspect, are bad when they get into your hand. You need to show them when they come into your hand. So when you draw your hand, if you have penalty cards, you show them. Like any deck builder, you can play cards and more cards come out. So if another penalty card comes out, you have to show it. If you ever have 2 penalty cards while you're playing your hand, your turn is over. You're in the penalty box. There are, if memory serves, 25 of those. Getting to the main deck cards. There's 109 main deck cards. These are the cards you're going to be buying and cycling into your hand to try and score on the goalies. Those are broken down into basically 4 categories. You've got attacker cards that look like this. Sorry, the lighting is coming down from the top. I have to do this. So, but anyway, you've got attacker cards. There's different cards in here. Let's find another guy. So that guy was during a shot on goal. Draw 2 cards. Just going to go deeper into the deck. Taylor Hall right here is +1 power during a shot on goal. Draw 2 cards. I'll go over this stuff again as we play. So, of the 109 main deck cards, 26 of them are attacker cards. Well, if you've got attacker cards, it would stand to reason that you have defender cards, and you do. And they look like this. We'll get into more detail as to how these are used when we go over how to play. But basically, you are able to play these outside of your turn when someone else is taking a shot. Each player has the option of playing 1, and they basically increase that number I showed you before on the goalie, so the number the player has to beat. There are 23 defender cards of the 109 main deck cards. Next are your skill cards. And again, they do various things. There are 30 skill cards. You cycle them into your deck. I'll just pick a couple as an example. +2 power, an additional +1 power for each maneuver you play or have played this turn. 1 timer. Whenever you play a pass this turn, reveal the top card of your deck. If the attacker, draw it. If not, discard it. So, different skill cards. Again, each of them has a title across the top. There's the good skater. So, the similar cards have the same picture, obviously, and text in terms of what it can do. But you know, there's a lot of really good action shots in here. Again, it's a nice set just to collect for the card if you are if you're a trading card collector or you like hockey. Last but not least, so I believe I said there's 30 of those, so we're up to 30, 26, 56, and 23, whatever, 76, 79, or something like that. And then there are 30 maneuver cards, and again, they're like skill cards. So as you probably just heard me read one of those, if you had maneuver cards, you can do something. Maneuver cards, skill cards, you know, they all kind of play on each other like any deck building game, and there are 30 of those. So let me just move those to the side a little bit so we don't get distracted here. So all of those 109 cards are going to get shuffled up, but I went through and pulled them out individually so you can see them. And then you've got your 9 oversized captain cards. I'm sorry, not 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 oversized captain cards. And there was a promo one in the box. The Daniel Chara. Just because I want to keep a complete game, I will keep this card. Otherwise, I would rip it up. This big lanky giraffe, I hate him. So, anyway, sorry, Boston fans. Anyway, each captain card has a special ability. So you've got the Daniel Chara, Zetterberg, Ovechkin, Sidney Crosby, the big sissy. Sorry, covering their names. So I guess I'm saving the best for last. That's not him, because you know who I'm going to pick. That's right, the captain, Jonathan Toews. So that's what comes in the set. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to set it up here in the next break, and then we'll go through a example hand or two.